Oi, this is my prediction for content creation in 5 years to 10 years. Right now, this current point of time, it pays well, or the most valuable, the most popular content creators are those that reassure and comfort people. So they don't usually tell people off. They don't say anything that would sort of get them to snap out of their daily lives and take a hard look at themselves. No, no. Most content creators and content creation nowadays is about if you can make somebody feel good, if you can reassure their worldview, their ideology is correct, if you can say things like chosen one, you are this and that, or the narcissist is after you. You know, those type of videos. Or you're gonna be rich. Them videos, you know what I'm talking about. Or I hate this person. That person is a bad person. We should all hate that person. That person is bad. That type of content creation. But I want to be ahead of the curve. In about 5 years' time or 10 years' time, people aren't gonna care, bro, about your editing skill or how clear your camera is. Okay, they'll still care about audio because you need to be able to hear what that person is saying. They won't care about your accent, your cadence, how you speak. None of that. None of that. In 5 years' time, people will be so tired of being pandered to that they'll look for content creators that sort of destroy their ego or break their egos. For example, man, I used to watch spiritual videos. I used to be into metaphysics a lot, and I would listen to people like Alan Watts, anybody you can think of. And then one day I woke up like, wait a minute, Alan what? Whatever he's talking about, bro, I'm already there. Why should I continue listening to him? Why should I continue listening to Alan Watt? He just makes me feel good. The things that he's saying are nonsensical. Why am I listening to this man? I haven't listened to Alan Watts in like God knows 2, 3 years. I have not played a single video of Alan Watts. And I began to look around other spiritual channel and just realize, oh, I like listening to metaphysics, but it really adds nothing to my life. And just like that, bro, I stopped watching metaphysics. The amount of content creators that I watch nowadays, it could be boiled down to maybe three people. And those three people are always saying something. Even though I don't like it, I still listen to it. A good example of someone I would watch, or if they do release a video and I'll check every now and then, is Professor Sam Vaknam. Professor Sam Bagnum. I like his videos. But one day it'll come to a point where I don't even want to listen to Professor Sam Bagnum. That's just how content creation work. Right now you could be a kid or some teenager, and you're listening to somebody. And one day you outgrow them. But my content creator, my content and its creations are created in such a way that you can never outgrow me. You listen to me for 10 years after you grow out all the other content creators. You come back here and you listen to me for 10, almost to 20 years without ever outgrowing me. Why? Because I'm always saying something. It may irks you at the moment, it may disgust you, it may like, oh, this guy is this and that, I don't agree with him. And then there'll come a time where you're a bit more wiser and you go, okay, I see what he was saying. Let me see what more he was on about. Like, what else is he talking about? That's the type of content I want to make. I don't want to make content about celebrity news. I don't want to react to something. I don't want to talk about something that happened in popular culture. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about anything. I want to talk about whatever I just express at that point in time. And so if you want to make content, bro, you can do what everyone else is doing. There's easy ways to make money. Just go reassure someone, comfort them. People are looking for comforters. Say nice things, you know, and sort of like validate their worldview. Do that. Beef them up. And you make a lot of money. You will actually grow a following real quick. But I'm not interested in that, bro. I just want to make videos that I enjoy, talk nonsense, a lot of nonsense, actual nonsense, like a barking dog is how I see myself. But I don't see it as some sort of like, oh, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, I'm at the forefront, I'm a frontier. No, none of that. It's just I see where the content creation is going, and I just make videos in that sort of aesthetic, that sort of manner. I don't know. But yeah, I don't watch YouTube videos anymore, but I get bored. I don't watch crime. I don't watch anything. I watch sometimes. The, I realize I've been watching a lot of like traveling content, like van life. And one day I'll get bored of that too, because I want to just have a van by the river. Maybe in about a couple of months, I'm gonna have a van and drive it across Australia and just park by the river everywhere I go. I'm not gonna make content surrounding that. No, no, just this for my own enjoyment. But I kind of like watching that type of content at the moment. Yeah. Anyways, what do you watch? What content do you enjoy? Or what content would you like to make? Trust me, there's always an audience for whatever it is that you want to make. You could make the most dumbest content and it will find its way. Probably the dumber and crazy it is, the more you succeed. The more sane and reasonable and rational it is, the less you will succeed. That's the current time now, but times will change. Things will be different. I am predicting that, or I can see that that's how things are going. By my calculation, within 5 years, the content creation will change. People like a PewDiePie or David Dobrik or these people that react to other people's content will become irrelevant. That's just how it is. When we were in high school, people love PewDiePie. My friends now, they're starting mortgages, having kids. You think they're still watching PewDiePie? Maybe they're still watching PewDiePie with their kids. And those are the real fans. But everyone else just leaves. They get bored of that. It's a caricature. Anytime there's a caricature in front of us, we get bored of it. Once we consume and see every part of them, we read that caricature, we sort of understand them, and then there's nothing new that they're doing, so we just forget about it. And that person becomes irrelevant. You will become irrelevant. I will become irrelevant. Everybody becomes irrelevant. It's nothing to fear, bro. That's just a cycle of life.